銀河鉄道39。
Okay, let's read Chapter 5 of Volume 3. This is Sono ni, Part 2. And we'll likely have to split this into two parts. It seems to be dialogue heavy. We'll make the call when we get about halfway through. Again, this two parts. We'll see again the title here on the next page. We ended with this cliffhanger here. They're on this other train at the bottom of gravity, whatever that means. And this other train, time seems to be running faster, and everyone died apparently in 2 days. Like 300 years passed or something. That was the implication. And there was a sound and someone was approaching. That's where we had left off. So here we go. Go, 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 go. I guess that's ko. Ko, 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 ko. Key. That's the door. There's a hand. There's Meitaro and Tetsuro. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Right into a splash page for Chapter 5 again. This is Sono ni Part 2. Juryoku no soko no hakaba. The graveyard at the bottom of gravity. Very good at drawing this shocked face of Tetsuro. Okay. A glowing woman. Ryuzu? Anata ga Ryuzu-san? So that's a name. And kind of hard to... Ryuzu. Ryuzu. You are Ms. Ryuzu. Watashi o shitteru? You're familiar with me? So ka. Anata wa meiteru. Ano meiteru ka? I see. As for you, meiteru. That meiteru? Nanda, shiriai ka? Sonnara shinpai nai ya? Okay, so Tetsuro's all nonchalant now. He says, like, what? You know each other? You're acquaintances? If that's the case, then there's no worry. Yeah, no. So, takusan shinpai shita hou ga ii wa yo. So, that's right. Lots of worrying direction is good. You should do lots of worrying. これはどういうことなんだい? As for this, what sort of a thing is it? What's the meaning of it? All the dead people. 時間が経てば人間はみんなこうなるわ. Time, if it passes, as for humans, everyone becomes this way. Time, if it passes, as for humans, everyone ends up this way. あなただってね、お名前は? I guess like, and you, as for your name, Hoshino Tetsuro, so he introduces himself. Oh, anata datte ne. I guess this is supposed to be like, it's you, like even you'll become this way too. And so now she says, as for your name. So he introduces himself. Hoshino Tetsuro. これで列車を転覆させたのは何代目かしらね、リュウズさん? With this, trains 転覆? Capsizing. Overturning whatever. Making that happen. So as for making trains capsize with this, like, what number is this, I wonder, Ms. Ryutsu? So, like, what number train is this that you've capsized? Sa ne. 20代目かしらね. Well, let's see. It's the 12th? No. 20. It's 20. Like the 20th, I wonder? 20. 20. お前には用はないわ。何をうろうろしてるの？帰れ。Okay. As for to you, as for business, it does not exist. What are you doing? Loitering around, go back. Ha, hi, hi. Yes, yes. 私たちは as for us, あなたはいいわ、メーテル。as for you, it's fine, メーテル。あなたは私の手に負えない。でも、okay. As for you, my hand something. 手に負えない。As for you, it's my uncontrollable? あなたは私の like I guess I can't control you. Or you're unmanageable for me. But でも哲郎は私が連れて行く。As for 哲郎, I will be going and taking. 上 Like, huh? 哲郎が嫌だと言って私がダメだと言ったら、Tetsuro, I guess, saying it's no good, and I'm the one if says it's no good. Okay. This is like Tetsuro saying it's no good, and if I say it's no good, meaning that he's going with her. 時間を進めるわ。I will advance time, I guess. I will make time advance. 1000年か2000年分瞬きする間に時間を進めてやる。2000 or 1000 or 2000 years 瞬き in the blink of an eye, in the span of a blink of an eye, will make time advance. Okay. そうすればね、あなたはともかく見えてる。So, that way, if do it that way, as for you, generally speaking, 見えてる. I think she's saying like even if I do that, then like even you 見えてる maybe. 哲郎は骨 Oh, as for Tetsuro, 骨になるわ he'll become bones. Or maybe this is like, if I do it that way, then maybe you'll be fine, Meituru, but as for Tetsuro, he'll become bones. いいえ, no. 骨も砕けて何も残らないかもね. Basically, or nothing will be left. No, bones, even bones, 砕けて. Yeah, even smashing or breaking the bones and nothing remaining, perhaps. G. Oide, come. 嫌だ。このクソ女に引っ張り回されて勝手にされるほど僕はだらしない男じゃないや。Okay, so no, with this shitty woman, crappy woman, 引っ張り, being pulled, being dragged, 引っ張り回す, and being dragged around. Yeah. Let's just go with being dragged around. And to the extent of being done whatever one pleases, as for me, darashinai otoko, a careless, undisciplined, slovenly man am not. I don't know if there's some sort of implication of like, you can see, right, slutty. I don't know if there's really that sort of meaning to it, but he's saying I'm not that kind of guy. All right. Meiteru? She's people leaving. Meiteru, doustanda? Meiteru, like what happened? What's wrong? She's silent and seems a bit anguished. Okay. 何も食べてしまおうって言うんじゃないよ。言うんじゃないよ。Okay. Nothing have eaten. Like it's that sort of a thing, isn't it? Or you said you haven't eaten anything? さあ、おいで、哲郎。私の家行くだけさ。Well then, come along, Tetsuro. It's just going to my house. 何も食べてしまおうって言うんじゃない。Yeah. So she's dragging him along. そこで私と暮らしてほしいのさ。In that place with me and wanting living. Like I want you to live there with me. 暮らすお前とlive with you? 嫌だ No. 嫌でもいいよ。とにかくおいで。Okay. Even if it's iya, it's fine. In any case, come along. Huh? She's got a car. Oh. なんだこのクラシックな乗り物は What is it? This classic, like as for this classic vehicle, norimono, riding thing? Norimono is just like riding thing, a vehicle, yeah. What is it as for this classic vehicle? Okay, so they're leaving the trains. 時間を自由にするなんてって移動には機械の厄介になるのか? Okay. Time as one wills, doing, saying. So even though you can move time, as for the movement of time, saying that you can do that however you will, a machine, yakkai, it becomes yakkai. It becomes troublesome or burdensome. Yakkai ni naru. Oh, whoa. No. As for, I guess, you say that you can move time freely or whatever as you will, but when it comes to moving around, it becomes a troublesome machine. 時間をいじるのと自分が移動するのは別のことよ、哲郎。Okay, so いじる. Tampering or touching, let's go with tampering. Tampering with time and oneself and moving oneself around, those are different things, Tetsuro. Oh, of course, there's a planet with a house. あそこが私の家よ. Over there is my house. あれは星か? As for that thing, it's a planet. なんてちっぽけなミス Misuborashi. Misuborashi hoshi nanda. What sort of a whatever planet is that? Nante chappoke. Chippoke. Nante chippoke. Oh, chippoke. Tall, small, tiny. Mizuborashi. Misu. Borashi. Shabby. Yeah, so what sort of a small, shabby planet is that? There's just bones and skeletons scattered everywhere. Dozo. Ie no naka e. Like, welcome into my house. Inside, too. 何か食べさせてあげるわ。休んでなさい。Something, I guess we'll do the favor of like allowing you to eat. Please rest. Take a rest. 骸骨だらけ. It's covered in skeletons. その人たちはみんな私の言うことを聞いてくれなかったからね。時間を進めてやったのさ。As for those people, everyone, the things that I said didn't do the favor of listening to them. So because of that, I sped up time. I advanced time. Oh my. 誰も私を好きになってくれないから私も好きになってやらない。Okay. Nobody did the favor of becoming likable to me or became liking me. And so therefore I also do not do becoming liking. So basically no one liked me. Yeah, this is watashi o. I didn't become likable to anyone. And so therefore I became not liking anyone. そこで待ってね。待ってなさい。Over there, wait. Wait over there. 気持ちが悪い. This is creepy. 骸骨か? Like the skeletons? 気持ちが悪いの? Those are creepy. 自分でも一個持ってるのに気持ち悪いの? Even oneself, one having, even though that it's creepy. So even though you have a skeleton yourself, you think it's creepy? いいわ。そんなら私の寝室へおいで. Fine. If that's the case, or if it's that way, then in my bedroom, wait, or go. Come to my bedroom. 寝室? Bedroom? いいよ、いいよ。ここでいい. It's fine, it's fine. Here is fine. 男ならはっきりしなさい。気持ち悪いんでしょ? だったら来なさい. Okay. If you're a man, then hold on, be proper. Like hang in there. Be a man. 気持ちは is it creepy? If that's the case, then come. 気持ち悪い. 神様、僕を助けてください. God, please help me. Please save me. 宇宙に神様はいない. In space, as for God, does not exist. There is no God in space. 万物の真理と時の流れがあるだけ. Banbutsu. All things, the truth of all things, and time, the flow of time. The truth of all things and the flow of time, only those things exist. Sa ohairi. Ohairi. Well then, enter. Well, if I had known, I would have put the pause point here. Oh, this is the pause point. Okay, this is the halfway point, and we're at about 20 minutes. We can finish it off, but there's a good chance this is going to take us over an hour. So we'll go ahead and finish this off. We're in her bedroom. How could we stop here, right? Let's go ahead. Koko wa, as for this place. Okay. So let me zoom out so you can see this better. There we go. That's her bedroom. So Tetsuro starts off with, as for this place, watashi no ie no chūshin zen uchu no jikan no nagare ga hitome de owakaru you ni natteiru yo. The center of my house, all of the universe, all of space's time flow, with one eye, with one look, understanding manner it becomes. So you can understand with a single glance the flow of time throughout the universe from the center of my room. So that's what all that is supposed to be. Oh boy. Let's wait. She's undressing in her bedroom. I'm sure it'll be fine. Uchu no doko demo jikan wa onaji ni ugoiteru to omou no. Space is everywhere time. As for time, everywhere in space. Same, in the same way, flowing. Is that what you think? Do you think time flows the same in space everywhere? Sore wa. As for that, I mean, would you ask that question? Anyway. 一箇所として時間が同じに流れているところなんてないわ。一箇所。In one place or in the same place, time in one place, in the same way, flowing event or whatever, it does not exist. So time, I guess, doesn't flow in the same place or in the same. It doesn't flow the same in the same in one place. 一箇所の時間、同じに流れるところなんてない。I guess flowing places don't exist the same, where time flows in one spot. I think that's a way of saying time flows differently everywhere. いずれメートルがよく教えてくれるでしょう。いずれ, isn't that like perhaps? Yeah. At any rate, Meitoru did the favor of teaching that, perhaps? メートルのところへ帰れるのかい？僕にここで暮らせと言ったのに。Okay. Meitoru's place, to Meitoru's place, being able to return? Question mark? To me, this place, like allowing to live, even though like she allowed me to live here. He's asking if he can return. あなたが望めば 骨にしてでも、ここに置いてあげるわよ。You, if desire, into bones, even if do you into bones, and leaving in this place will do the favor. So if you desire it, like I will do you the favor of leaving you in this place and like even making you into bones. Okay, there we go. 機械の体がそんなに珍しいのかい? A machine body, is it that rare? Yet again, a shocked face from Tetsuro. Okay, so that she was taking off her robe there and his look, and that's why she says this. A machine body, that's sort of a rareness. Wakaru. Wakaru watashi ni wa eien no inochi ga aru? Like, I guess, understand. As for to me, eternal life exists. ここで暮らしてくれるなら? If it's doing the favor of living in this place, or basically, if you do me the favor of living in this place, 私が機械の体をあげるわ, Tetsuro. I will give you a machine body, Tetsuro. ほら, see? 体なんていくらでもあるわ. See? Things like bodies, however many exist. I've got lots of bodies here. 乗客のものだったけどね. I guess they're things of customers. They were like the passengers on the train. Things of the passengers they were. 僕は自由と引き換えに機械の体をもらいに行くわけじゃないぞ. Okay. As for me, 引き換え, is that to exchange? Hikikae. It's like, why are we getting toads? Exchanging. Okay, yeah. Okay, so as for me, exchanging freedom for a machine body, going to receive reason does not exist. So there's no reason for me to receive a machine body in exchange for my freedom. Oh. We don't normally get a lot of dialogue from Tetsuro. 確かにお金がないからただで機械の体をくれる星へ行く. So certainly, because money doesn't exist, because I have no money, for free, going to a planet to be able to receive a machine body. そこでは何の代償も要求せずに体をくれるというからだ. Daisho. Daisho in this case is not Brigadier General. Compensation. Even more, for what sort of compensation? Yoku. Without demanding. Body being able to receive, that's what's said. Okay, so it's like, because like, it's said that able to receive a body without demanding any compensation. As for in that place. Okay, he's just kind of restating that. 言ってみればそこへたどり着くまでの苦労が代償だとメータルは言っていた. 言ってみれば. If try to say? Okay. In a manner of speaking, to that place, to the point of arriving, tadori. Yeah, to arriving there after a struggle of hardships, compensation, that's the compensation. As for that, Meitoru, that's what she said. So Meitoru said that the compensation would be the struggles of arriving there after a long journey, so to speak. All right. 機械の体をもらうことが自由を失うことになるのなら, if it's becoming the event of losing freedom for the event of receiving a machine body, 僕は機械の体なんていらない. As for me, a machine body or whatever is not necessary. Then I don't need one. いつかきっと自分の力で体を手に入れてみせるよ. Someday, certainly, with one's own strength, with my own ability, body will be able to receive. Again, like getting a body on my own with my own strength. I guess miseru. That would normally be to show. What else can that mean? I don't know why miseru. Maybe like I will show you. I will display that I can get a body through my own power. Someday, certainly. All right. Okay. We don't, again, normally get a lot of dialogue from Tetsuro, but there we go. So, I see. 一人で長い間暮らしている私の気持ちなど誰も分かってはくれない. Okay. Alone, long time, living, me. 私の気持ちなど. My mood of me who's been living a long time alone, nobody understanding. As for that, kurenai, does not do the favor. Okay, I see. As for nobody understanding. Okay, as for nobody understanding my mood, who has been living alone for such a long time, like that, nobody does that favor. Nobody understands me. 300年私ここで一人ぼっち. 300 years, me in this place, alone, ぼっち. Hitoribochi, I guess that's a word. Yeah, alone, solitude. Solitude, 300 years in this place for me. ここに来る前、私はメートルのように暖かい生身の体だった. Okay. Before coming to this place, as for me, like Meiteru, a warm flesh and blood body it was. 私は私の愛した人の望むままに、その人の好みに合わせて機械の体に変身していた. As for me, like the wishes as they were of the person that I loved, for that person's liking, 合わせて。合わせて機会. I guess like in all or in total? In total, a machine body to that exchange or transformation did. Okay, so she transformed her body into a machine body in order to, for the liking of the person that she loved. 愛する人の言うがままに. She keeps using mama ni here. I guess loved persons saying as it was as they said, the person that I loved. 愛する人の言うがままに. Just as it is. Or maybe the one called the person that I loved as they were. でも, but その人が私を変身させたのはただの遊びだった. But that person making me transform, as for that, it was just a game. They were just playing. ただの趣味だったというわけ. The reason was saying that it was just something of interest. It was just a hobby. Okay. I like how we have like a mechanical teapot here back. Got dials on it. Oh boy. Okay, so she got jerked around. 旧型の車を捨てるように通り返しのつかなくなった機械の体の私を見捨てて去っていったわ。An old style car throwing away. In the manner of throwing away an old style car. 取り返し. Tsukanakatta. Okay, this is an expression. Torikaeshi no tsukanai. It can't be undone. So in the manner of throwing away an old style car, an old fashioned car, it can't be undone. A machine body, misutete, looking at that and left. I guess he saw my machine body and left. Soreirai. And since then, 私はこの重力の底の星で, as for me, in this planet at the bottom of gravity, この小さな星で一人暮らし. It's solo living on this small planet at the bottom of gravity. 機械の体になる途中で何かのどこかの間違いで時間の流れを操れる. Okay. On the way of becoming a machine body, something, somewhere, like a mistake, time's flow, being able to control. Okay, so somewhere along that way, she became able to control the flow of time. 妙な能力を持つ体になっていると知ったのはずのはずっとになってのこと。Okay. The strange or mysterious ability holding body becoming that. As for knowing that, very much afterwards it became. Okay, so she didn't realize that she could control the time until much later. もちろん, of course, 私をこんな 体にして捨てていった人は知りもしないことよ. Of course, me, as for the man who left and threw away, like doing me and having done this body, also not knowing, also knowledge was not doing. He also didn't know. Oh boy. So she probably hunted him down, right? Korosu to itte mo kikai no karada o uke toranai. Watashi to korasu no wa iya. Okay, she stops and she goes back to this and says, even if Sei will kill, a machine body will not receive and take. With me, as for living, it's no good. Iyada. Boku ni wa shitai koto ga mada takusan aru. It is no good. As for to me, wanting to do things, still there are lots of them. Still lots of them exist. Boku no mirai ya unmei wa jibun de kimetai tanin ni sashizu saretaku wa nai. Okay. As for my future and fate, by myself or by oneself wanting to decide, to other people, sashizu. Instructions. As for wanting to let other people, as for wanting to have instructions by other people, it does not exist. I don't want other people to tell me what to do or controlling what I do. そのために死んでも後悔はしないぞ. And for that purpose, or for that reason, even if die, as for regrets, will not exist. I won't regret it even if I die. あなたを育てたお母さんは立派な人だったのね. As for the mother who raised you, a splendid or a marvelous person she was, wasn't she? 私は愛する人の関心を引くために、本当は嫌だったのに、こんな体にまでなってしまった. As for me, let me look up kanshin. That's like desires. Concern, interest. No. We want there it is, favor. Do this. Okay. So as for me, for the purpose for pulling in the favor, for the purposes of pulling in the favor of the person I loved, as for reality, even though it was no good, this sort of a body, even to that point, it became. And then she does shimata, which is, again, like regret or finality to it. So she's contrasting herself with Tetsuro. Even though she didn't like the idea or want it, she received the machine body because she wanted to pull in the favor of the person she loved. Oh, she's leaning over there. She's leaning over. あの頃の私が鉄郎のような心を持っていったらね. If only I had the heart or the spirit like Tetsuro, me of that time. でも, but, いいこといつかあなたはメートルを守るために 自由を吸ってる時が来るわ。However, good thing, someday, いいこといつかあなたは. As for you, someday a good thing, for the purposes of saving Meiteru, the time of throwing away freedom will come. Okay. メートルか自由かで死ぬほど悩み苦しむ時が来る. Ooh, this is very dire. メートル or with freedom, dying extent, worry and suffering time will come. Okay, so the time is coming of suffering and worry to the extent of dying with, like, I guess, choosing between your freedom and meiteru. でも, but, あなたはきっとメーテルのために自由を吸ってるでしょうね. But as for you, certainly, for the purposes of meiteru, you'll probably throw away your freedom, won't you? それが哲郎。あなたの運命というものよ。That thing, it's that thing, Tetsuro. Your fate. It's the thing called your fate. Wow. Okay. All right. And I guess with that, she let him go. And the train. リュウズは時間の流れを調節して重力波を弱くしてくれたわ。Okay, so as for Ryuzu, time's flow, 調節, adjusted. So adjusted time's flow and did the favor of weakening gravity waves. どうしてメートルは僕をあの星行かせたんだ? So why, as for Meiteru, me to that planet let go? Why did you let me go to that planet, Meiteru? リュウズは決してあなたを傷つけたり殺したりはしないと分かっていたから. So it was because, as for Ryuzu, it was because certainly you wounding or as for killing. So as for killing or wounding you, certainly as for Ryuzu, not doing that, I understood. So I understood that she wouldn't do that to you. あの人は本当は心の優しい人. As for that person, as for truly, they are a person of a kind heart, kind spirit. 信念を持った男の子の邪魔はしない人なのよ. Shinen, that's like conviction, right? We've seen that a couple times. Yeah. Faith, belief, conviction, holding boy. As for getting in the way, as for doing a jama of a boy that has conviction, she's not that sort of a person. She's not that sort of a person that would get in the way of a boy with conviction. Okay. Tetsuro is thinking, リュウズは300年もあの星に行ったのと言った. So as for Ryuzu, she said that she existed on that planet for even 300 years. もしメーテルと友達としたら、メーテルは一体何歳なんだろう? If if she's friends with Meitoru, if she's doing friendship with Meitoru, or being friends with Meitoru. As for Meitoru, how the hell old is she, I wonder? Tetsuro, いつかまたあの星へ行って竜図に会いたいと思う. So Tetsuro, someday again, going to that planet and with Ryuzu wanting to meet, do you think? いつか機械の体になっての帰りにでも寄れたら寄ってみたい. Okay, so yeah, someday, I guess, becoming a machine body and even returning, if yoretara yotte mitai. If it's good, then I want to visit. たとえ機械の体が手に入れなくても、もう一度会って話をしてみたい. Even if it becomes not getting a machine body, again, one more time, I guess going and talk, want to talk. リュウズもきっと待ってるわ、いつまでも. So Ryuzu also certainly will be waiting, like always. きっと待ってるわ, certainly waiting. Okay. 重力の底の星は重力のために大きくなれない星だというブラックホールと呼ばれる暗黒の点の中に都市としてそういう星があるのだという. Okay. Okay, so as for the planet at the bottom of gravity, where to even start with the rest of this? Let me just work my way through. For the purposes, or due to gravity not becoming big planet, it's said a black hole that's called a dark black point in the middle of time, that sort of a planet exists, it's said. Okay. Okay, so yeah, as for the planet at the bottom of gravity, it's said that it's a planet that doesn't become big due to gravity. Okay, that makes sense. So that's the end of the sentence. The things called black holes, Ankoku no ten. Ankoku is just darkness, right? Yeah. Let me go ahead and add that. Points of darkness, or inside points of darkness called black holes. In time, those sorts of planets exist, is what's said. Okay, so there we go. It is said that those sorts of planets like this, in time, I guess, exist inside the things called black holes. Okay, which makes sense, right? Gravity makes sense. All right, and finally, here's the last page. We're zooming further out, looking at the planet, so we'll zoom back in to read this. 思い出や悲しみが後悔と一緒に小さな塊になってひっそりと暗黒の中に身を隠しているのがそんな星だという. Okay. そこが人の心の墓場だと旅人は言う. This is our classic ending. So let's focus here. So memories and sadness and regrets together. Small lump becoming hisori. Silent? Yeah, quiet, silent, inside the darkness, oneself hiding. That sort of a planet, it's said. Okay. It's said it's that sort of a planet where one is hiding oneself inside the darkness, the quiet darkness, that's, again, becoming a small lump, together with regrets and sadness and memories. That place is the graveyard of people's hearts or spirits. As for travelers, that's what they say. So travelers say that sort of a place is a graveyard for the hearts or spirits of people. Okay. Yet another happy conclusion. That is the end of Chapter 5, Part 2, Sono ni. Next will be Chapter 6, Sono ichi. Pretty generic opening. We'll see what the title and topic is next time.